Going?
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, we're live for the final installment of the Build an Awesome Guitar out of scrap wood, and but I want you to know this is still the same guitar. I'm going to show you here in a second. But anyway, so it's the final installment of that guitar build with Mike Learn, who just got done with the paint job on this guitar, and this is Chris's grandma's old towel. So, Mike, thanks so much for coming over and helping us with this. And I knew what to expect, but I'm blown away at what you were able to do today. So, like I was telling everybody, here is just so you can see. This is this is not a different guitar. This is the actual guitar that we started with, however many weeks ago. Let me show you guys the back. You're not to step there.
That's right. Don't step there.
Good if it's a guitar
Anywhere
or
else,
an airplane.
Anywhere else
it's
is probably
fine.
okay.
I love the bullet holes. This is just it's just totally cool. So, what do we need to do next to make this guitar? I think we're just about done with this whole project. We need to put finish on the neck and then clear coat on the guitar and then put it together and then sell it.
Right.
This guitar is for sale. So, what would you do next, Mike? You were saying that we should paint the headstock. Huh?
Yeah, I think the headstock would look good. You know, red would look kind of interesting. This color red up here.
Oh, that might be a total trip.
Yeah, I think black's probably the safe zone with it, and
okay.
a white logo on there. I think it'll look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. We also talked a little bit about doing some making the hardware look a little bit like it's going to match this the paint work that you've got going here, because there's so much neat stuff in here. I'm absolutely floored. I think I still don't know how you did it, and I watched you do it the whole time. So yeah, it's really cool. So gosh, guys, let's since we have your attention, let's throw this out there. We're gonna sell this guitar for $2,000, and that's with a hard case, because I will not ever ship a guitar without a hard case ever again after this week, and that is shipped anywhere in the lower 48. So yeah, and you'll get a custom look here. Did you even get Mike Learn sign this right here? And so yeah, you get essentially a one-off guitar and a one-off paint job. There's no doubt about it. It's a one-off paint job. This is totally cool. Who's the guy, not Scott Ian from Anthrax? He might think this is rad. Didn't he have that camo Paul Reed Smith for a while?
Oh,
he
I'm
probably
not sure.
wanted
I've never seen
a
that.
Floyd, but
No.
yeah.
The guy who was really made these famous in the 80s was a guy from a band called Rough Cut.
Okay.
Guitarist named Amir Durak. If you remember that band?
No,
He was the one who started off this whole thing. I think he was kind of responsible for
this paint scheme or the BC Rich Eagle?
On the paint schemes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He had a lot of these guitars back in the day, kind of make their way, out to public and stuff. I think he's the first one I can think of that I've seen that had this style of work on.
I'm absolutely, I'm blown away. I'm not gonna be surprised if Lou Gossett Jr. buys this guitar.
I wanted to say, yeah, you're messing with Doug Masters now, somewhere on it.
Who's Doug Masters?
He's the kid from Iron Eagle, I think.
Oh, okay.
You're messing with Doug Masters now.
So, Mike, you want to wrap up like what you did here, or try to give people some ideas about like how they could pull this off themselves, or I don't know what else we got. I mean, we basically gave away everything. We gave away the store on this deal.
Yeah, it was pretty much just a full introductory as to how these paint jobs are pulled off with a combination of pre-cut mask, some freehand element, and some different cheap techniques using some water.
I love the
splatter.
water distress thing. That blew me away.
Yeah, that's those are all little subtle things that go into it. It's not requiring a whole lot of skill for an airbrush guy to do this. It's relatively straightforward. There's no great detail needed to be pulled off of the airbrush, just to control, to be able to turn the thing on and off, and
Yeah.
a little bit of minimal control would probably be taught to somebody within 10 to 15 minutes. So hopefully, the classes and stuff in the future, this kind of gives people an idea. I do a Warbird class with Airbrush Art Circus, and we
Okay.
can certainly do this with you guys too in this format. With this, will work out great.
So let's talk a little bit more about that. Mike and I are kind of fleshing out. We're talking about an airbrush class and trying to come up with some of the broad brush strokes of what we could accomplish and how much time it would take. And you guys could come here and hang out at the shop, learn how to do something not unlike this with a master, Mike learned, and at the end of it, you go home with something totally awesome. And there's lots of ways we can pull that off. We haven't figured it out yet because it just sort of came up. So, but man, this is, like I say, I'd like to know what you guys were expecting this paint job to look like, and because I had an expectation and I'm totally blown away.
Right on.
This is so awesome. So, yeah, if anybody has any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like to buy this guitar, it's available right now, but I predict it's not going to be available for long. Chris and I are going to finish up the neck and begin assembly, and it is here's a premonition. By the time it's assembled, it will go out. It will need to go out ASAP. Because this is so rad, I think people are going to totally dig this.
And you're gonna ship it with a case.
We're gonna, yep.
Yep.
And it's going to be a hard case.
Right.
Like I say,
Nice,
after
yeah.
the snafu with UPS, I will never ship a guitar without a case ever again. So, anyway, so guys, thanks for watching this today, and I hope that you didn't get anything done at your day job because it's Friday, and come on, isn't it more fun to do stuff like this? Gosh,
Wait, so we got to give it the
Yeah,
does
yeah,
this
yeah.
look metal test?
Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know if everyone knows this, but not only do you paint metal guitars, you actually can play wheedly metal
I
stuff
would.
too.
I'm a byproduct of 80s heavy metal.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. No, this has definitely got rock written all over
Oh,
it.
totally.
It's gonna
Totally.
It's gonna be a cool axe.
I have two catchphrases. One is the if you're so smart, build it yourself.
Mhm.
And the other one is life is short, you might as well have a cool guitar. And this definitely falls into the life is short, you might as well have a cool guitar.
For sure.
So, guys, again, thanks for watching us. Mike, thank you so much for coming
you.
over and doing this with us today. And remember, guys, life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar. Thanks for watching.